Hello, friends. It's Angela here. I have been meaning to give you guys an update of the amyloidosis heart transplant journey for a long time. And I thought that I would get to that today because I've had so many questions and I wanted to share with you and give you some hope and inspiration as well. So, for those of you who have been following the journey, I have AL amyloidosis, and I had to have a heart transplant pretty much right away when everything was found out. If you want to watch the journey that I went on from getting diagnosed to getting on the list for the transplant to all of that stuff, and then recovery and actual footage of things, you can go to my playlist titled Living with Amyloidosis and a Heart Transplant, or Health Journey, or whatever I called it. There's only one. The whole playlist you can watch. I think I did a 4-part series, but I also, before that, I documented my journey being sick and things. So it might be really inspirational for you. So basically, what I wanted to talk about today was sharing all about where I'm at right now. So I was diagnosed in June of 2022, and I ended up having the heart transplant May 5th, 2023. And today it is October 3rd, 2024. So I've only had my heart transplant for a year and a half. I just want to say that sometimes in um, the beginning is so scary, and you can't actually visualize yourself to where I am now. And I find that it's hard to see and even be able to think about how your future is, and it's really scary. Like in the beginning, you're seeing me like this right now, but in the beginning, I was an absolute like skeleton. Um, the pictures I could show you, or you wouldn't even think it was me, it's somebody else. And so, like sitting in wheelchairs at the hospital, really, if you want to see what's really possible, go back and watch those videos that I was telling you about in the beginning about my journey and where I was in the beginning. And there's some pictures on there that will show you where I was so that you can actually see that where I am today is like a brand new person. I'm the weight that I used to be. I'm off of all the heart monitors. I'm like a completely different person. So never lose hope. So, and I feel amazing, like $1,000,000 better than what I was. So, I just wanted to share with you what drugs I'm on, how often I have chemo, who I talk to, the biopsy schedule now, which doctors you have to, like what the process is when you get to this point. So basically, right now, my medication that I'm on is still kind of a lot. I got this really cool case from Amazon, and just sharing it with you because it's black, and some of the anti-rejection drugs can't have sunlight, and so it's really handy. Um, and all of the little containers can come out for morning and night, so that's handy. So in the morning, there's a lot. There's altogether, I'm taking 31 pills a day. So there's still a lot of drugs. Um, MMF, calcium, magnesium, tacrolimus, valcyclovir, vitamin D, E, A, um, rosuvastatin, blood pressure medication, aspirin, um, a bunch of other ones, and the big one being the blood pressure medication, because when you have a transplant, before I had a heart transplant, my blood pressure was perfect, and now for some reason it's super super high, and the heart beats really really high. You're probably used to that if you have amyloidosis anyway, But when you have a heart transplant, the heart beats extremely high and the blood pressure is really high for some reason. And so I'll be on that for life. And so currently I'm going to chemotherapy now. When I first started out, I was at once a week. I think actually they hit it so hard in the beginning, it was twice a week. And then it went to once a week. Then it went to every 2 weeks after like 6 months and 6 months and 6 months. And now I'm at once a month. And so I have to see the oncologist once a month. But the beautiful thing with this is now that I'm on chemotherapy once a month, you can actually go do things, because when you have it constantly, you're limited and tied to where you live or where you're getting chemotherapy. So the doctor appointments that I have now are, I used to have the biopsy in my neck every week, and it starts out every second week with the transplant, or sorry, twice a week, sometimes even 3 times a week. And then it weans off to once a week, and then it goes to once every 3 months, and then 6 months, and then a year. So now I'm at where I don't have to have that, only once a year. And so I have to go down south for once a year for the heart biopsy and the angiogram and all of the stuff. But that's being said, is that's as if everything's going good. As long as everything is going good, that's all that you will have to go down there for. And so my chemotherapy that I'm on is the daratumumab. Now, I started out with a huge system with bortezomine shot, cyclophosphamide, dexamethasone, and daratumumab, and something else. And it was like this huge chemical overload. And that was constantly I think they hit it hard, like I said, twice a week. And anyway, now what I've weaned down to at this point is just daratumumab sub-Q injections, which is a huge vial of the stuff, but I don't have to sit in the hospital getting the IV drip every month. I just have to go in and get the shot in my stomach, and it takes about 15 minutes to put it in, 5 to 15 minutes, depending on who does it. It's a big injection. It's a lot of volume, so it burns, and it's not good, but it beats sitting in there for 4 to 5 hours once a month. Plus, then you're not in that environment for very long of feeling like everyone around you is sick and you're sick, and you have to be in that mind frame of, oh, right, I have this, whereas I want to go in there and get out of there as fast as I can. That's just me. I know there's people in it who it's part of their life, and it was part of my life for a long, long time. And now the more I can get out of there and away from the hospital environment, the better for my mental health. So biopsies now once a year, angiograms once a year, the heart pressure tests, the heart catheter is only when necessary. The pills are twice a day, 31 in total is what I'm on right now. The chemo is once a month, an oncologist appointments every 3 months. The transplant cardiologist is every 6 months, and the transplant nurse call is every 6 months, I believe, or 3 months. It just depends. I'm weaning further and further away the farther away I go from the transplant. And my local doctor, who's an internist, I go every 3 months. So it sounds like a lot, but considering what I was going through, it's really not as bad as that. I do have an appointment with the rheumatologist coming up here in November, because some of the drugs make my bones. I have bone pain in my ankles and my feet and my knees and my elbows and things, and my back. But I don't think we're going to be able to fix any of this, honestly, because the drugs I'm on, I've weaned myself off of absolutely everything that wasn't critical already myself, because I'm just like that. And so I will be like not wanting to take more stuff unless it's absolutely critical to my survival, or it will get rid of this bone pain. But I believe it's because of all the mixing of the drugs. And I think I've tried almost everything now, from weaning myself off everything I possibly could to see if it was that. So that's where I'm at right now. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, exciting news about the documentary. So when I had the heart transplant, and if you guys are following, you know that the documentary is coming. And I finally have a date. November 25th is going to be my episode where it comes out. It's called Transplant Stories. It's going to be on the Knowledge Network. You can stream it live, and they're actually showing, I had a preview of this. It's crazy. They're actually going to show like part of the cutting of my chest coming open. It's pretty graphic. I don't know how much they're going to include, but it's pretty wild. And so it's really, really exciting to me to be alive and be able to watch this. And I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful to all the doctors and nurses who've helped me along the way, and even the local ones here who deliver my chemo every month. And I'm just so grateful. So the exciting thing is we're going to be going down for the special preview of the documentary, the live showing. So it actually starts on the 18th with episode 1, but I'll be in episode 2, which comes out November 25th. So if you do want to watch all of it, November 18th, stream it live, get the app on your phone or iPad or computer, and you can download or you can stream it and watch it for free. And yeah, so we're going to get to go down. They've invited us to come down. There's going to be a speaking panel, and I might be speaking on that panel to talk about amyloidosis and the heart transplant. And yeah, it's really interesting. So it's going to spread the word. That's my goal. And everything that I said and that I hope that they would use in the film, I don't know how much they actually use, but I did try to share as much about bringing amyloidosis to the forefront, because it is still considered a rare disease. And it's so frightening when you get the diagnosis, because you don't know where to turn or where to go. Oh, so speaking of that, most important thing of everything is I wanted to share something really special with you because of what I've been through. So before this all happened, I'm a professional counselor, and I counsel women who are going through their own journeys of challenges and unexpected crises. And so I feel so much more empowered and motivated and inspired to really help other people. And I created a free community for women going through any kind of challenge or unexpected crisis in their life to get support, inspiration, motivation. And I'm doing free challenges in there. I'm offering all sorts of things in there for free. And I just want to invite you to join in there and come along with me on the journey. And if you're needing further support, there actually is something you can join. And so I joined all of these Facebook groups, and I found that they actually just instilled fear in me. And so I wanted to create something that was positive and inspiring, and place where I can motivate and encourage you and help support you through your journey with an honest person who's been there, and without all of the other opinions and judgments and stuff that come in those Facebook groups. I have got some good information from one of them, but I found that most of them instilled a lot of fear. So if you're going through any of this, I just want to put it out there that feel free to join the group. I know it is for women, but that's just because I'm creating a safe place for women to open up that are going through this. And that's just personally who I counsel. I'm not trying to eliminate anybody. But if you really just want to contribute and you are a male, I'm happy to invite you into the group. I'm so excited about it. I'm just so pleased about it. So I'll leave the link in the description below for that, or I'll put a little QR code on this video so that you can just scan it with your phone and join the group right away. And I can't wait to see you there, you guys. I hope that this is informative. And if you've been going through this, just know that there is so much hope. And I just want to inspire you to keep going and stay positive and be just so grateful. When you give gratitude to everything that you have, so much more good things come. And there is so much hope there. Never, ever give up. So personally, I know I'm here and I'm taking back my life, and I'm taking as much control back of my life as I possibly can. And join me, won't you? Join the group. Okay. Bye, friends. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll give another update soon when something new happens, or a preview of when the documentary comes out. I'll be putting that up. Okay. Bye.